Alright, good evening. Unfortunately, the visit to the beer garden has been cancelled. And he cooked for us. What's going on here? Okay, you're back. Just in time, eh? Food's still hot. Where did all this food come from? Remember those recipes you gave me last time? Well, Uncle Jimmy mentioned that he missed the food from Bengali, so I tried making some. I'm going to call him over. Don't just stand there. Sit down and eat with us. No, isn't the time to relax. I need to hurry. I mean, it won't take up that much time. That is correct. Also, you should eat. Holy shit, he cooked all of this? This is pretty good. Not bad for the night, man. What do you think, eh? That's funny. I'd have never thought that with everything that's going on I'd be able to sit down and have a proper meal. Considering, honestly, you've been around for a while and you haven't eaten anything. Knowing that death is always around the corner the moment I leave this pavilion. Yeah, if you think about it, it's all pretty absurd. If you like, I can do a lot more cooking for you in the future. The future? Yeah, I've been thinking. Can we go on a trip somewhere one day? Where do you want to go? I don't know, but I think it'd be fun to travel and hang out with everyone. Amicus can make the plans and Jimmy can deal with the equipment and I can be the chef. What's my job? Yeah, we'll be in charge of chatting with me. I guess the possibilities are just endless with us four together. I don't mean to interrupt, but how should I approach this dish in the middle here? Oh, I actually never finished the dish. It's not finished? I couldn't find one of the required ingredients. It needs a sated heart. Do you know where I can find one of those, Uncle Chubby? A sated heart? No, probably better if you don't finish making it. But they call this dish the Peachy Primate Paradise. That sounds fun. Oh shit. No, listen to you, Uncle Chubby. Do not ever make this dish. Why? Do you guys not like it? Yeah, it's become impossible to think of eating it now. So yeah, they did in fact eat 8 men earlier. Seems a bit weird, but then again they are technically not cannibals. But yeah, it would definitely be weird for a Shinshin. Most of my collection has been exclusively purchased by you. I now have all the requisite gin, all thanks to you, Sehi. However, I knew this was coming. What's your request this time? How shameful of me to have Sehi see right through me. Please allow me to explain how this matter came to be. Do you recall the soul-severing blade you brought me? I believed the weapon could accomplish great things. However, it was rendered useless the moment I tried to use it. That dagger was still intact even after Shingi exploded. What were you trying to do with it? Aye, to save my brother, of course. All in all, I am now in urgent need of a tool sharper than that dagger. After some investigation, I think that a weapon held by a Celestial Enforcer located in the warehouse might do the job. Another elite guard from the Celestial Legion? They're not easy to deal with. I know too well how difficult the task is, which is why I have no choice but to come to you. Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me where I should go and what I'm looking for again. It's in the inner warehouse. Look for the Celestial Enforcer's weapon, also called the Firestorm Ring. Thankfully, I've already grabbed that when I was around there to grab items. Oh, as expected of CE to return completely unscathed. Unscathed? Sure, let's call that. This texture, a sharp featherlight blade emitting surges of energy like thunder. Magnificent. This weapon will definitely put a hole in my brother's chest. Huh? What? I'm sorry, what are you going to use it for? Why else does one use a weapon? I have been collecting gin and weapons to arm myself in battle against Jing Qiang. You want to kill your brother? Why? The word kill could be more precise. We synthetic beings have no heartbeat. I just wished for my brother to cease all functions. You never said you hated him. Hate him? Not in the slightest. The heavens and earth bear witness to my fraternal love. As you must know, synthetic beings like my brother and I are ruled by our locomotion and not by our mortality. In the same way, the fate of my brother can't be defined by signs of life or death. Is that because you don't want him to be under the control of others? Like he said, he is unable to live for himself as a dead man walking, right? To think that you and I could have developed such rapport in our short time together. It's a pity that, for centuries, both of us gazed in the same direction, yet he never understood that poem. My brother and I, we differ from one another. But it doesn't matter. Anything beautiful would rather perish with dignity than endure in silence. You know better than me how tough Xingqian will be to deal with. And besides, I thought you hated violence. The road ahead may be treacherous, but for my brother I shall press on without hesitation. Such an important matter cannot be left for others to resolve. All my preparations are complete. I shall take my leave soon. I cannot express the immense gratitude I have for your assisting and housing me, Sei. I can't stop you, but it's supposed to be careful. I think I have, in fact, yes, bought literally everything I could buy from him. Yep. So I assume he will probably leave soon. Let me check. Modify. I do not have the required dark steel. I think I could have enough money to get me another arrow, but since I'm not really using them all that much, I don't think that's necessary. So, teleport to the Empyrean district. Right, this I cannot access everything. Let me just check again. I think I'm basically done everywhere except where I cannot access yet. Good. So, right, the problem I currently have is that the only area remaining... No, wait. I don't have everything yet. I have... This thing is still missing, that last item there. And one in the Sky Tower. And then in the Empyrean district. And there is one piece further up where I have not yet been. So, to the Empyrean district I go. I can now deal with the zombies, or I should be able to. With the talisman explosion. And I assume I have to kill them with a talisman explosion. So I'm just gonna check everything here again. Oh, I fucked up the parries there. I completely fucked up the parries there, holy shit. I noticed that I haven't played for a week. Yeah, I think the heavy attack is probably really good against these guys. None too well. Then... out here there was nothing except turrets. And then in here, and especially in the later areas, I was unable to do anything because of the zombies. Oh, I don't think in here, but the later areas, so... let us continue on those. Also, I just realized that if they hit you and you fall down, you don't actually keep your heavy attack. And I cannot call this elevator. Okay, so 2 heavy attacks and then the talisman explosion is enough to kill them. Oh wait, there wasn't an elevator, right. Okay, I cannot talisman explosion through these things. So these are just hazards that will remain. Right. Alright, let's see how that works. Okay. Passage token Zoyan. Token carried by Solarians used for identification as a voyage log can be recycled with a 3D printer. We have everything we could ever need here, but our people are becoming moody and living aimlessly. I had originally thought that perhaps life had run its course, and that there was nothing else for us to seek for. That made the developments of New Kunlun pretty unexpected. While I have my doubts, I am willing to give it a shot. It is a brand new world once I wake up. I think that was probably not the case. He did not have a passenger token. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean up everybody in here. Thankfully they're not really all that difficult to deal with. Right, this is just the way down. I notice also that I cannot transmute them. I still do not like these guys. Simply because they always hit me just far enough that I cannot hit them back in between their attacks without walking there first, and I generally do not have the time for that. Maximum level reached. Ha! So I was right last time I thought, yeah, it's probably gonna be a max level soon. This is just a roof with a guard on it. And this is to the left. Okay, I can get that later. Fushi was here first, the first time. This goes down. Okay, heavy attack. I forgot to turn my phone off again. Heavy attack still kinda carries there. Pro, still. I never really used it all that much. So that was a mistake early in my life. Okay, deal with this guy. If I don't fall down. Can you hit me down here? He forgot I existed, okay. Now... Knife man. The stupid landmines. Nothing else up here. Okay. So they're really just... these Dusk Guardians are really just around defending what is basically non-existent people at this point. Okay, now I can actually go ahead and hack you. If I wouldn't fat finger all the time. God damn it. Alright, elevator. I assume that most of the items I have not gotten yet are probably locked behind this elevator. Okay, this is just a shortcut. This elevator is just in general a shortcut. Except probably the last area here, because I'm pretty sure I haven't been here yet. No, I have been here. This is a large door. There are 3 items still missing. I have no idea where they could be. I have hacked this in the past. There's not really a thing left here. Oh, I assume it may just be other passage tokens, huh? I think yeah, I've been here, I've cleaned this out. So where else could I find passenger tokens? Bit of a completionist thing going on here. I'd like to find all of the items if I can. I also kind of like how the rooms in the middle do not have a button to call the elevator. I assume somehow I can open this door. Oh well. I should now be able to simply get rid of these guys. As a joking young font. Then my big sister said I should write my thoughts down so I can hear it when it's sent back to Penglai. Hi Mom and Dad, Gigi and I are both very brave. Sometimes we still cry, but we only do it at night when we're asleep. I've decided to learn how to cure your sickness as soon as possible so that one day I can go back and make you feel all better. Wait for this, okay? It's kind of sad when the only time you cry is when you sleep. And it's probably the worst, well, it's probably the best time to cry. And at the same time, kind of the most sad time to cry. Can I? Oh, the flowers hold that up. That's the elevator. Okay, shoot me. What do we have here? Elevator access token. Ah, okay, so yeah, you needed to kill both G and Nuwa here. Passing token G high. I'm the most extraordinarily unlucky person to ever live. In the womb, my umbilical cord almost choked me. I've been hit by bird droppings, caught in sudden rains, and faced various dangerous situations. It's unbelievable that I got a spot here. Was all that more misfortune the price of this one bit of good luck? I don't think it was all that much good luck, in fact. I wonder, we have windows here. I wonder if out there is just like another area of the ship, or if that's space. It's looking not great. Honestly, this is what I feel like an alien boat aftermath would look like. I also hate that jump attack. I hope they don't respawn. Stupid area. Now I have to do it again. I'm gonna fucking die in this area. Not to an enemy. Okay, to an enemy. That, however, gives me the option of climbing up here. Because I feel like the... Oh no, this is this area. Okay, and no need to climb up here. Still need to check if I can open that somehow. The bells, as far as I have seen, all look the same. So the code isn't just on the bells, I think. Very much could be, and I'm just blind. Right, I've been down there. This is the elevator. I can go further to the left here. There's probably also a plant. Hate that. Also hate that I cannot parry the attacks. I mean, I can parry them. Okay, I have to open that from the other side. I'm just bad at it. Okay, they do in fact respawn. Okay, come on. Just gonna shoot you. I can just blow both of them at once. Have a heal. There is a hacking station, which have I used here? Yes. I think that lowered that. I think that lowered this one. I have a rest here. Okay, so we now know that the enemies, the plant people, actually also do respawn. Unfortunately, there is a flower above, I believe. No more tokens from these guys. Have I been up there? Yes. Haven't been to the left. I'm gonna check in here again to see if there's anything else I missed. But I think the only thing I think the only stuff in here is just the deranged people. Yep. Ah, that gives me the tower fruit. Twin tower fruit. Unfortunately, I don't really need skill points anymore. So, shows that it is rather easy to reach max level in the game. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, just not what I expected. Because I'm generally more expecting that skill points are kinda limited in most games, I know. Where am I? Okay, garden. Stupid guy, I hate him. Does this remove? It does remove the floor. Okay. Why do you have Explodey-bot? Because you did explode. Good to know. Your kingdom's a great environment to be in, but I'm not finding my bed to be a little uncomfortable. Good thing I broke my own small pillow, always important. No one will be able to wake me once I enter hibernation, but if we do find a cure to Tianhe, how will I know whether it's a dream or reality? That is a good question. But yeah, always bring your own pillow. That's actually something I need to do whenever I go on business trips. I have 2 out of 3 items, so I assume... There. How do I easiest get to there? Probably that way. Go up to the node. Just gonna take a minute. I assume it's up there. I still have no idea where exactly this last item is in the Empyrean district. I'm just gonna have to walk around a little bit. To the right. I don't have any talismans. Can you please just hit me? This guardian. Give me talisman stacks. Have I not? I have not used this before, huh? Still a component. Okay, this area is clear. One more there. This is the nobility hall. We have everything. 3 more items there. No clue where about though. Do I care? Not really. I assume I have given Shun basically everything. Fuck you. And I assume the items I could find are just... it's down there, huh? I think the items I could find are probably just... standard components and such for for Jin. Maybe a dark steel, but honestly, I'd rather go to the laboratory. Fuck you. I should probably use my arrows more. Alright, activate you. And then to the laboratory I go. To the research center. Alright, well, so that looks immediately just a bit cleaner. I've been here in stages before because there is an area that you can get to and then basically use the... I don't know exactly what I did here. Well, that's a Shanghai, that's the map chip. Main purpose of this research center was to find a cure for Tianhua. The clinic in the empyrean district also provided medical districts to passengers in need. Someone destroyed this one deliberately. And I don't know if it was Chiyu, who I don't think should have had access.
Sir?
Can you hear me? There was something I felt was off when I woke up, but we never had a chance to talk about it. What is it? Do you know about the Dusk Guardians? I don't know much, but I've seen them mentioned in some documents. The Dusk Guardians are staff responsible for maintaining all operations on New Canaan. Over the past 500 years, while the Solarian passengers slept, they worked to ensure that everything kept functioning. I thought New Canaan systems are fully automated. Well, relying solely on automated systems comes with risks. What's more, since you were in charge of developing the autonomous systems, Eigong was worried you might have tampered with it. After you were out of the picture, she greatly limited scope and clearance for the high intelligence systems, including Abacus. She then personally recruited Dusk Guardians, which report directly to her. I never had the spare time to play petty games like this. Have these Dusk Guardians stayed alive for so long? Have they been genetically modified like Chiyu? No, they're Solarians. It goes without saying that they were also infected by the Tianhua weirdos. Eigong's strategy seemed to be to use them in shifts which prolonged their lives. The weird thing is, when I woke up I couldn't contact a single Dusk Guardian. It's like the entire organization had evaporated into thin air. It's the first time something like this it has happened in over 500 years. That explains why everything's falling apart. Could the mutants have something to do with why the Dusk Guardians vanished? I don't know, but they were effectively Eigong's personal guards, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were conducting shady activities. Heck, what is inside the research institute? You might take up something there. Okay, so what I found until now were not Dusk Guardians, but just normal guards. Which I assume are all robots. Enhanced for control and the enhanced Chi Blast. Which gives me the achievement to master our skills on the skill tree. Neat. Nice. Give him the map chip, which is, I assume, one of the latest, the last? I do remember picking up a broken assistive robot before takeoff. Shanghai 9000, not broken. Shanghai 9000, good as new. Only one goal since rolling out of the factory. Before goal is complete, Shanghai 9000 won't go. Last map data for you. It is the last map data. For 2 out of 6 and 0 to 2. Okay. We're playing a game again. I do not have any dark steel to give him. Do you have time for one more game before I leave? Of course I do. This could well be our last game. What do you say? Nothing. Let's start. Honestly, you have died so often on this quest. Hey, even though you haven't told me anything, I know. Know what? I overheard some of the stuff you guys were discussing. I know a lot of things are happening outside. I know you people aren't doing that good. Yes. Is it because I'm not strong enough? Stay where you are and let me help? You're overthinking it. No one can help me out of this situation. I used to think I could turn things around, but the truth is I can't do anything. That doesn't really sound like the year, no. If only I had known it would be all in vain. I'm starting to envy those that stayed behind. Really? But if I never met you, I'd just be alone. If it weren't for me, you would be living a much better life. Maybe, but I wouldn't want that. I would be super bored without you. That kind of life would be meaningless to me. What makes something meaningful anyway? I can't think of a whole lot off the top of my head. You might not think much of them. Try me. I want to hear from you. Like, remember the one day when the weather was perfect and we slept on the grass till the sun went down? Yeah, that was a really good nap. That other time we had a huge fight over that stone grilled fish. We didn't talk for 2 whole days after that. Yeah, I never understood why you got so angry over it. Well, that one night when I fell asleep while you were telling me a story, I just kept going till the morning because you didn't notice. But aren't these more like memories? I don't know if this is the right way to put it, but I think the meaning of life is pieced together by a mix of happy, angry, and even sad moments. Living life itself, is that a meaning? It's taken me a while, but I think I'm finally starting to understand it. I think it should be felt. Not understood, like when playing Junkun? Eh, we're going to win. You are. I knew I wasn't going to win halfway through. Congratulations. Now you can find your next opponent. No way, I'm not playing to win. Just wanted fun with you. Not playing to win. I really have a lot to learn. I think this guy grew up hyper competitive. Which ain't great. Right, to the last note. So, I assume there is at least one more poison to find, which, to be fair, could be in the Empyrean district. And I kinda honestly doubt whether Eigong will be the boss in this area. Because, as far as I'm aware, this... Okay, I can see the Tianhe here. Simply because the target of getting the 9 souls is to get into the council hall. Which was the original goal. He's an explodey boy. Hit me. And I kind of feel like Eigong is probably in the council hall, because she does seem to be made up to be the final one. Okay. Thank you for not actually hitting me during the cutscene. So I assume Eigong will probably be in the council hall. And we fight somebody else here. Fuck you. Collected standard component, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm taking back the it looks cleaner than the Empyrean district. That is clearly not the case. Right, this is back to the Yinglong Central. Yinglong Canal. Alright. I believe last time I couldn't get anywhere because I didn't have the necessary tools. Which now I should have. Oh right, and the elevator here was disabled. I don't remember whether the Tianhuo was already there though. The growths. I wanna go back to the node. And see what's to the left. A door. Okay. Could have probably guessed. Also, I see a chest. Thankfully, it didn't take all that much to destroy it. Over here. Have a little smoke on the job. I think I'd want to go up. See if I can get up. Oh, that immediately also blows up everybody else around. How do I get in there? I think I have to get some other way of applying the talisman explosion for that. Okay, I cannot get up there. So I kind of have to continue this way. Two of these. First off, kill you. Second off, arrow. That immediately blows up everybody. Holy shit. I also never noticed how gory the dead enemies are. Are you falling down now? No, one more is holding you up. I don't have a talisman. Could you please hit me? That was a distance on the jump. Okay, keeping talismans ready for specifically these guys, bit annoying, but I think I can probably do it. It feels like it doesn't deal damage to me, which I appreciate. I still love the heal on heading. Alright, I need to get up, so back down I go. Oh, this is above, okay. So we just smash in this, which leads down then. Or I could just go down. Also, arrow. Okay, I cannot go through there. Stop it with these stupid bombs. These, I'm pretty sure, weren't there before. That's a warning. I need to get to the other side for this. And also for this. Yeah, I feel like you're probably not doing too well in there. I also feel like I can't really help you with that. Alright, back up. Actually, let me go left first. This is an area like this. Going here. Which is not where I want to go. Pretty sure I've used this already. Since I can see the area on the other side. But it's not the area I need to get to. That is a lot more action than I anticipated. What's that in the background there? That's a gigantic fish. While it feels like it doesn't hurt me, I'm still not gonna try it. Can't go any further up here. So I guess I have to go down first. I don't need the arrows at the moment. That looks... Dusk Guardian recording device. I'm taking my senior officer to Ascension Palace. Here I finished this Dusk Guardian service and was eligible to be discharged for hibernation. However, what appeared before us wasn't a hibernation machine. It was a killing machine. So all the others had been discharged, and some turned into monsters, and those that didn't were just being kept as an experimental subject. It's no hope to begin with. We used all our strength to escape here, but now my senior officer is injured and all the medical equipment here is broken. How did it come to this? New type of enemy. You have quite the health pool. But not quite high enough. Alright, that's the elevator down. Let's see, can we... Oh, I hate you already. You know what? No. This arrow does nothing. Oh, I think I saw you in the prison once. That doesn't look great. Before I know it, I found myself far from home. The cramped cabin intensified my longing for the familiar street corners and the lively noodle shop nearby. Each step of this journey deepens my nostalgia for those simple days. Right or wrong, no longer held significance. This cabin will be where I'll rest forever. So he, I guess, noted that he's going to die. This I need a keycard for. Yeah, to the right. Another one of these. Can you just go die? Okay, come fight me. And wonderful. That does appear to be a statue of Eigong, though. For now, I'm gonna open up the door. Can you stop noticing me? Okay, there is something still up there which I might want to check. Not resting, just making sure that I can. It appears as if those dudes are just respawning. I do not know how I get up there. I heavily doubt that I have to parry my way over and over again to the thing, to the guy. Right, so that is further way down there. More arrow ammo. Today is my 25th day on Newfoundland. Are you all doing well, my masters? With all rumors and conspiracies flying around, I believe it's my responsibility as a streamer and one of the chose to let the world see the truth. I hope everything will get better once we wake up from hibernation. I'll continue to keep you all in my thoughts and dreams. Thoughts and dreams, yeah, that sounds like an influencer. Right, so down there is the exit. I cannot get up there yet. So, down we go. Ah, this dude. Hate him. Should have maybe rested. Well, now I have an easy way back up, back down. After we've destroyed that. Did not see the... Did not see the rope there. Did not see the rope. But kinda need to know that they too had influences. Ah shit, you spawned. Thinking of switching to transmute into wealth. Yes. Yeah, thinking of switching the transmute into wealth to a transmute into health. This is a lift probably into next area? Yes. Can't really do anything here. And I cannot get back up. Since this door is kind of broken. Alright, down I go. Immediate route node. That also is a sigil we have seen a few times. My lord, you're not far from the last soul, Eigong. She's the final hurdle in the way of your penning all the soul seals. This last encounter is filled with unknown variables, so make sure you're fully prepared. I also suggest tying up any unfinished business to minimize any risk later down the road. Good question. Do I have any unfinished business? I could find more items here, but frankly, I can't really be bothered. So, yeah, let's go. Seems she's been experimenting a little bit. Okay, that's from the other side. With the Tianhua virus. This is the weak version of the hit a lot. Recording data, device log number 184. Originator, year 450, winter 1 out of 20, or 120. I've never seen a catastrophe like this. Tianhua was spread all throughout Panglai. No Sudani will be spared, including myself. However, during this chaotic time, the Tiandao Council was able to maneuver itself to the top. This has helped us secure an unprecedented amount of support and resources. Our new Kunlun Research Center will back all the Fangxi technologies. I must live up to everyone's hopes and found that cure. That is our current mission. The world will know that science is our only hope. Didn't check the number. Origin era, year 452, spring 48. While I was speaking in the Jia Kingdom, a severely injured young boy was put in front of me. He had suffered serious injuries from the explosion. I did not expect him to survive to the next day. Miraculously, it seemed like the primordial roots was helping him regenerate the damaged organs and tissue. Using my rhizomatic stabilizer, the young man not only made a full recovery, his body also exhibited an unprecedented symbiosis between Solarian cells and genetic material from the primordial roots. This data may lead us to even more breakthroughs. Have I been blessed by the heavens? Oh, so he was a little lab rat. Ah, I fucking hate these things. This area is a lot larger than I anticipated. And I kind of feel like this is the way to the boss. I do not know, I do not like how this looks. Okay, it was easier than expected. Cat! Logo 301. Origin error. Here 457. Summer 81. I've been going through solution after solution, only found that I'm dead wrong every single time. When we isolated the Tianhuo gene from an embryo, the result did not resemble a Solarian in either appearance or intelligence, to say nothing of its incredibly short lifespan. In fact, we were not even able to create a cure in time. It was in this fraught situation that you came up with the Eternal Cauldron project. It's risky, but it might be our last big gamble. Therefore, I've decided to move all our available resources towards the Eternal Cauldron project. Research on a cure is by no means terminated, just postponed. Wait. So the Tianhuo transformed them into cats. Cat. Okay. Cats it is. That's a Tianhuo flower. And I assume that this... great. Can't go in there. So I also cannot go in there. Because this is also locked from the other side. And this is not the pathway. Right, so probably getting there some other way. Also, incredibly short lifespans. These been in there for like 500 years. At the least. Okay, only down available. More logs. Bit more exposition. 342. That's G. Origin error. Year 468. Winter 1223. Fantastic. We found a new ray of hope on the eve of the launch. Our research was totally misguided. We need not rely on the primordial roots to eternal life for Solarians. The data from G cells will not only develop a serum for Tianhua, we will also be able to achieve true immortality. I believe we can overcome any and all challenges we face. A Solarian that can live for thousands of years without any genetic modification. The source of G's vitality differs vastly from that of Kang Hui Yi. But this information needs to be concealed, especially from Yi. We can't afford any more missteps at this juncture. Okay, so she's a scheming one. 387. Foundation error, year 2, autumn 1023. Despite not meeting expectations, we already have a prototype for the cure. The next step will be to test the cure on our test subjects. After several rounds of observations, adjustments and additional testing, we should be able to perfect the serum. Solarian clinical tests take a massive amount of time to conclude. Luckily, the Eternal Cauldron project has brought us the precious time. In the end, the credit still goes to Yi. Where did I go wrong? As your mentor, I thought you'd understand. Okay, so the foundation error is probably after they left on New Kunlun. And the error before, I forgot which it was. It's probably before that. Log 590. Lot of exposition also. Foundation error, here 37. That's a 30-year difference. Winter 215. It's still unclear if one can be completely cured of Tianhua, but there are no doubts regarding the effectiveness of the serum. Based on reports, Tianhua growth seem to have been suppressed, and thus Guardians have received the serum. However, it is worth noting that a very small percentage of test subjects experienced secondary mutations. These mutations have led the affected Solarians to take on a new form. What follows is a loss of sanity and an increase in violent behavior. This is a completely new development that will require further observation. 1118, so we have skipped about 500 of them. Foundation error. Year 125. Spring 527. Waking up from the soulscape over and over again has taken a toll on my body. Solarians exhibiting the secondary mutations, now referred to as mutants, have demonstrated some incredible abilities. With the roots genes already present in Tianhuo, some mutants have been able to infect and devour part of the primary roots. Through that connection, these mutants are functionally immortal. Data corrupted. Okay, so they are infecting the roots, which the roots are what gives us power. Or ye power. Foundation error, year 259, summer 812. Damn soulscape. It feels like it's about to explode. Returning to a report, the mutants seem to exhibit some collective consciousness. They share information and act as a group to the point of being energy efficient and coordinated to an extreme degree. This phenomenon goes beyond our traditional understanding of life forms. We may be on the cusp of discovering a whole new type of organism. Data corrupted. Oh, they're a hive mind. Interesting. Foundation error, year 351. We have concluded our clinical test after no new qualitative changes were observed. It took you, what, 400 years? 90% of those who received the serum failed to recover from Tianhuo. The remaining 10% turned into mutants. How are we supposed to find the solution? So yeah, the Taoists who basically just went, nah, we're just gonna die, had the same survivability, but way less stress about it. Ah, shit. There is no treasure. Cannot smoke here. Right, so that's fire. Oh, come on! I was safe. God damn it, and I don't know how to do it anymore. Have a little smoke. Is that Eigong? No, that's a mutant. Oh, she has pictures of... Yeah, she's not here. She has pictures of Fuji and Nuwa. So, there was apparently a camera there, I guess. Empty. Also empty. Is she dead? Or is the seal just simply not here? The only other one who had empty crystals was Fushi, who was assumedly dead. Oh no, she's just here. Wait, how does this work? Is this a soulscape? Why is she so big? So this is where you were hiding. You weren't easy to find. Really didn't expect to see you again, ye? Sure you didn't enter my soulscape just to say hello? No, I'm here to patch up my regrets. Have you forgotten already? We separated in such a hurry I didn't have time to properly say goodbye to my old mentor. What a sentimental disciple you are. It has been 509 years since we last parted, hasn't it? Back then, if I was able to convince you, things might not have developed this way. Spare me the empty speculation. If you could go back in time, you would simply behead you with my sword. I've watched you murder souls one after the other. I don't even recognize you anymore behind your bloodlust. You were my favorite student, so curious about the world and eager to learn science. Don't you remember? You came up with the eternal cold and brought hope to all Solarians. That hope should not have been based on lies. People have a right to the truth. That's what you taught me. You were the one who betrayed everything you believed in. Wrong. As a scientist, I knew from the very beginning that it was important to solve problems in a practical manner. Truth and lies mean nothing compared to a Solarian's life. Forgive me for asking, but do you think Tianhu will just disappear once you've taken all the soul seals? Or do you plan on waking everyone up just to die together back in Penglai? Things more important than mere survival. Yeah.
Oh.
Like what? What could be more important than staying alive? Without life, we return to nothingness. I have indeed made mistakes in the past. That's why I spent the last few centuries trying to make amends. Right now, I'm the only one who can make things right. No matter how much you hate me, there's an indisputable fact. Honestly, like, just follow Lear's way. You're not in a position to say any of that. Did that strike a nerve? It's only because deep down you know I'm right. Are you doing this on behalf of all Solarians? Is this a personal vendetta? I don't think there's any meaning in continuing this idle chatter. I agree. Draw your sword. I won't lose to you this time. I admire your confidence, but don't forget, this is my soulscape. Do you recall the first key buying from the Feng Shi art of war? All warfare is based on deception. Correct. You've always been an excellent pupil. That's the soul seals. One is missing. I seized control of your nerve centers that moment you entered this realm. Even I didn't think you'd pull such a dirty trick. In fact, I was just thinking about how I would obtain the permissions to usher in the new era. The heavens must have sent you to assist me, and for that you have my gratitude. You planned this from the start. So then those mutants. No way. There were many accidents along the way, but I finally understand the purpose of it all. Everything, including your betrayal, ended up working in my favor. Sleep peacefully, my child, for this nightmare is about to end. Ye fucked up. Wait, can you leave another soulscape? Or is he just in there now? He's just in there now. Okay.
炳胜，
King?
Is it you? Hing is you. I've been thinking about a lot lately. What do you mean? Why are you here?
半强，
I'm sorry, but I can't leave with you. Ah, his own soulscape. What did you say?
伴侣场，
I'm not going with you. I want to stay. What happened? What's making you say such a stupid thing? I'm serious. You will die if you stay here. Don't you know that? I know, but I can't imagine my life ending anywhere other than in Pengai. At New Kunlun we will find a way to end this virus. You won't have to fear Tianhe.
因昨晚
But
纪律，
ultimately, we're all mortal, and I hope to complete my journey within the Great Tower. Wait, there you go again with that gibberish. Do you not want to live anymore? Of course I want to live. How could I not want to spend the rest of my days with you? But Yi, I don't want to run away. Life and death are part of an inseparable whole. We must live well and be willing to accept death's embrace when it inevitably comes. Back then, the primordial roots extended your life. You wanted Seishbi was my mentor. Why do you think I worked so hard to study science for all these years? Thought you of all people would understand. Why would you betray me like this? I've always saved the best of everything for you. No, you just assumed what I wanted. You never bothered to ask me. You keep saying it's all for me, but really, it's always been about what you want. Yeah, that kind of seemed that way. So everything I've done up to now is just my own wishful thinking. I get it now. That's what's been going through your head. I should have known. I'm sorry. Didn't mean it that way. It's okay. I think you made your point loud and clear. Let me do the same. I will come back to visit one last time before takeoff. If, after giving it some thought, you still decide not to come, then you're gone to me and I never had a little sister.
我猜
That's
不
not
到
how that works. How could you say something like that? You're all I've left. I'd rather forget about you than approve of you rotting with the rest of the lunatics on Panglai.
我做
Why? Doesn't matter. You're not at fault. I'm not. No, I'm not at fault. You are definitely at fault.
是，阮都不喜
None of us were at fault. We just made different choices. That is true. However, the "you're gone to me" is definitely a fault. You never came back. Why?
我来救我。
Why did you leave me behind? I didn't. Yeah, okay, so she's dead. When the curtain falls, none of us are really at fault. That's the... Oh, so that's what Fuji used to look like. We are souls. Holy shit, he was gigantic. Outshining all species, never to be extinguished. Leeching of bygone glory to fuel our brilliance. We are survivors. Our feverish flames have failed to forge hope, inflicting blistering pain with each searing embrace. We are martyrs. Working in vain, painting our colors across the sky over and over again, probing and feeling. Night descends and our light is already faded. Right and wrong fade away in the twilight. The sky is getting dark. No one's at fault for we're only souls. So that was the 7 that died, or 6 that died. Or was it 7? 3, 4, 7. Querfu was not there. Anyway, aren't you excited for dinner tonight? That is the words from the start of the game, if I remember correctly. You're finally awake! Is that you, Shinshin? Can you hear me? Where have you been? We were attacked! The Four Seasons Pavilion? How? Are you in danger? Those metallic monsters suddenly came in and... Wait, I think they're back. Find a place to hide, quickly. Shinshin? Shinshin, are you there? Answer me. Right. Back we go. But first, exposition. Log 3024. Foundation error. Forget it, doesn't matter anymore. I've looked over all my past research data. Perhaps there was something we didn't account for. Why were we even researching immortality in the first place? $34.44? No. There has to be an explanation. I will find the answer. Scientific questions always yield answers. I must have missed something crucial. There are Solarians in the soulscape just waiting for me to save them. All my sacrifices will eventually pay off. I doubt they did, considering what we've seen. I mean, technically, like 360 are still alive. That's right. I've been a fool. Mutations are the key. To think that I wasted all this time. The existence of the mutants gives us a whole new paradigm to live life in our universe. Does she want to become the hive mind? Data corrupted. Okay. And the last one, 4106. I finally understand. Jin Huo was never supposed to be a disaster. It's a trial and a gift from the universe to all Solarians. The mutations will allow Solarians to unlock the next stage in our evolution. It's my destiny to lead all Solarians towards their mortal futures. How incredibly profound. Yeah, she probably went a bit mad. And yeah, there's Fushi, who apparently was gigantic even before the mutation. Wait, there's Yi, Eigong, and Gomang, I believe. And then the ones on the bottom picture I do not recognize. Alright. This one I've read. Wait, what? I hear the cats. Yep. I hate that I do not have a life bar here. I also hate that the camera moves so slow. So this is just a gauntlet here. Okay, big arrow. I still find weird that through most of the time here, I heard the cats. Wait, how many heals do I still have? This one back there did not attack me. I find it a bit weird that they pulled out the first enemies we ever encountered here. I have read these, yeah. Oh, I just realized it's multiple in one. I don't really care about purifying here. There's something breathing heavily. Okay. Do I have to do the gauntlet again? Possibly. No. I don't have a talisman. Okay, hit me. fuckers, dude. Oh, the cats broke out. This is new. Recording device 0001. The first one. Origin era. Year 434. Spring 35. And about the prescient expectations of the Council, I have fully devoted myself to the Immortality Project. If I fail to yield positive results once more, the Fang Clan might pull the funding. This has been a personal dream of mine, so I can't fail in this last-ditch effort. I started by researching the cells of the primordial roots, Fusong, for any clues. Decrypt. '73. Origin era, year 444, summer 617. After 10 years of unrelenting research, we have finally made a critical breakthrough in the synthesis between the Solarian cells and the roots regeneration cells. This is our first step towards immortality, and a victory for science. This research may even become a turning point and encourage people to embrace science and technology. It may be our greatest accomplishment since Lear passed away. Did you fucking create cancer for your people? Origin area 446, autumn 919. All test subjects have developed symptoms of rejection, dying one after the other. The cause of the hitherto unknown virus that was accidentally synthesized during the gene editing process. It has been codenamed Tianhua. The virus is contagious, but we have neither isolated nor found its transmission vectors. Once the infected pass away, flowers blossom from the corpses, allowing the virus to propagate itself. They're corrupted. You have fucking created cancer. Okay. Right, so she tried, or they tried, to get immortality, and they created a super cancer that kills them and then spawns a flower. Okay. That is kind of a case of, yeah, your own fault. Okay, come on out. Wait, am I not taking... So... Right. The Fusang root does seem to be sentient to some point, to some degree. And it has chosen, thanks to Hung, to protect Yi. So I think because this is rejection of the Fusang root, basically, the entire virus is basically just the Fusang root saying absolutely fucking not. I wonder if the enemies dying to this blue explosions is a rejection again of the Fusang fruit rejecting... Have I not been here? Oh no, I couldn't get here before. Basically like the Fusang root rejecting these artificials. Could be the case. Maybe. Just gonna leave. I need to get to up there. Just gonna leave. I'm out. It's Chio. Sir Yi, it seems that I have overestimated my abilities. You couldn't stop Xingqian. It's alright, you're a scholar after all. Don't you mean your injuries? Is there any way to repair them? This time, even with all the Jin in Yukonlin, it would accomplish nothing. In the end, I shall be the one to shatter my knife first. Dreams disappear into cloud. Everything returns to normal. I'll help you deal with Xingqian. How shameful. To have to trouble you to the very end. It's nothing. Just lay down and be at peace. I shall perish with dignity, and not endure in silence. Oh boy. That looks like a very angry boy right there. Xingqian. Oh, he's also summoned these dudes. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I forgot he can repair himself. I need the talisman stun for that, I think. Oh, just respawn here, that's fine. So I need to keep talismans to get rid of these small dudes. Okay, I failed in my quest to unbounded counter. Okay, the stuff falling from the top, annoying as hell. I think that prevents me mainly from countering. And I failed to counter once again. I heavily doubt that this is ever going to stop raining down here. Okay, that fight is annoying mainly because of the roof shit. Okay, also I forgot, yeah, I can stun him with the Azure bow. So I'm just gonna do that. Also, I cannot parry that stuff, as I have just found out. Okay, he's not necessarily too hard. But... okay. He was annoying. Rest to look at Ho Chi, bring peace to Xingtian. Wonderful. So this is, I think, kind of like a bonus boss, which you would not get if you didn't do Gio's questline. Of basically just buying all of his stuff. Can't even tell him. Too sad. No. Still cannot quite get up there. And again, I do not think that is the intended option, so I'm just gonna skip that. Oh, can I... you, follow me. Right, could have done it a while ago. Standard component, not really worth that. Okay, I need to go down there and then to the right. Or not, because it's blocked. To the lake then? Also blocked. What other ways do I have? To the very left. I think that's the only other way. Enemy's gone. That used to be there. Yeah, okay, this way is not broken. I wonder who is still alive. Like Shunshin, probably. But Kwefu? I don't know. I have in fact never been here. Interesting. That is blocked off. Is it a... okay, it is not a gauntlet. Oh, thank God. Okay. But yeah, we should have just done it like Lear, and just, you know, die on our own terms, within the roots. But yeah, so they basically created their own, they created their own apocalypse. Have a hill. Just chill on the couch for a little bit. Is broken. The node is present. Yeah, they have destroyed everything. Even Shanghai is gone. Have a rest. Just to make sure I respawn here. Okay, Shannon is not lying dead on the floor. He's broken. My lords will come back. What happened? Where's Shinshin? Kwafu is here as well. Shenong apparently isn't. Yeah, you're back. Those people came in and broke Abacus. Eigong broke ours here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry, there's nothing I could do. This is all my fault, my lord. The alarms are disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. It's fine, as long as everyone's safe. Shanghai is gone and Shenong is dead. Or gone. I immediately led Lord Kwafu and Shanshan to the sacred panic room. Fortunately, Eigong didn't stay for long. However, Eigong took this soul seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserved the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all my permissions. So no Shinon knows the power of all his associates. Why'd you go through all this trouble? She must also be after the council code. I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. Just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What do you mean? Was she what to study Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. But why would she? I can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Warning, warning, analytical system failed. Core processor damage extent 97%. So it's not just your language processing while your entire core has. Yes, apologies. I will not be of much help anymore. I may be about to shut down permanently. Shut down? What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix him, ye? Uncle Jimmy? We're not going to let Abacus die, right? Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. Is this my fault? Absolutely not, Shinshin. My shutdown isn't related to the actions of anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity, not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. You know, I feared that I would never see you again, my lord. However, the cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I have stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you acquire a new assistant. Good luck, and may... processing limit exceeded. Yeah, permanent shutdown. Abacus? Abacus! Nope, gone. Yeah, she took the soul seal. And that is the private, the secret panic room. And everything is broken. Shenong is gone. Shanghai is probably gone. Yep. Okay, Quaffle. What do we have? The sad thing is that I'm still hoping for my tactical nuclear. It's the end, isn't it? I feel like I just went on a massive wild goose chase. This is not the time to mourn. Was that supposed to fill me with hope? Eigong just seized ultimate control of the council. Commanding the gods to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for her now. And don't get me started on the mutants. Don't be long until the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there will be any survivors? As long as there's even a single survivor, there's still hope. I can't share that sentiment, brother. What should we do next? To be honest, I more or less agree with what the other souls have been saying. Even if you overthrew the non-souls, would it do anything for the future of our people? Are you going to stop the Eternal Cauldron project? And that's not mentioning how New Kunlun is in complete chaos. Do you still remember our original promise? What promise? That we'd both return home in a blaze of glory. Hold on. You're planning on going back to Pengley? I checked the energy levels at the Radiant Pagoda. Should be doable. Indeed. They have been storing energy through the roots for centuries. We should theoretically be able to initiate a second space warp. But it's all strictly theoretical. New Kunlun's navigation systems do not have built-in return procedure. Did you forget who wrote that system in the first place? You got me there. If there's anyone who could get us back home, it'd be you. Trust me, I'll all be fine once we return home. How is it that you always find a way to win me off? My name Crocodus fell from home. So, what's the plan? We still have some time before the code is revised. I need to get to the root pinnacle to stop Eigong. However, it's something I can only ask your help for. Let me guess, Shin. Yes, help me take care of him. What an asshole. Can't you raise him yourself? Fine. Just stop looking at me with those eyes of yours. Fine, I get it, I'll do it. Thank you. You're giving me goosebumps. You never used to be so kind and caring like this. Just don't lose, okay? Shan is bigger than ye. Where are you going, ye? Remember the people who just broke in? No need to put a stop to evil plans. But there was a super strong old lady swinging a really long sword. You should be fine on your own. I'll be fine. I've been preparing for this day for quite some time. After I deal with us, everything will come to end. You've always liked hearing stories about where the Solarians grew up, right? When we return, I'll take you there so you can see it with your own eyes. Really? You're not lying, right? When have I ever lied to you? I can already imagine your jaw dropping when you see the ocean on Penglai. I know, Shin. You can teach me how to swim so that I can swim all the way to your hometown. You're gonna need a bunch more legs for that. Takes months to even walk that kind of distance. How do you know if you never tried it yourself? You have to come back safe and sound, ye. Honestly, considering that most people in Penglai are probably dead? Well, not necessarily. If they just, like, hunkered down. Alright, can I get to the pinnacle? Apparently I can. Not... okay. So, originally, it wasn't possible because of the soul seals. Now I do not have the soul seals. Oh, it wasn't possible because I didn't... oh wait, maybe I just can't enter the council chamber. Program unlock primordial roots core. Loading. System encrypted. Operation failed. Council proceedings number 9. Okay, who do we have? We have Guafu, we have Eigong. That I assume is G. I forgot her name. The dream lady. So you have the floor. Thank you. I think my fellow souls will agree that it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want, but the truth is that the Chen Hor cannot be cured in the short term. Therefore, I would like to propose a bold new plan. Eigong might think you're clever. Since when did we let a rookie give orders around here? Let's not spoil the fun going. This kid's pretty charming. Let's see what he has to say. If anyone wants to raise any objections, please hold them until the end. The plan is called the Eternal Cauldron Project. Eternal? Interesting. Have you kept the essence of life from me all this time? No, you misunderstand me. It's not bodily immortality, it's spiritual immortality. To put it simply, it's a plan to place all Solarians into virtual reality while their bodies are put under cryosleep. Until we find a cure. Our scientists in G have already experimented on this. They were not very successful. This time is different. This time we have Lady Ethereal's vital sanctum and soulscape system. Her tests have proven that we can fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of virtual worlds. And all Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams. Lady Ethereal, does it work? Does it really work? Yes. Upon waking up, all test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. Maybe a little bit too satisfied. There were a few who had trouble, but those are minor issues, so patched us out. The only issue is generating scopes for tens of thousands of people requires an unprecedented amount of computing power. We wouldn't be able to meet capacity even if we linked up every single abacus on Penglai. I believe the esteemed Gormong has an answer to that. Why are you asking me for an answer? This is how fast your planners count me out, rookie. And your research on Jiangxi soldiers, didn't you point the possibility of biological calculators? So that's what you're talking about. Connecting biological brains in series can indeed form an immense biological computer. However, that theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with high intelligence. From where do we source those? Don't tell me you're going to use Solarian brains. Of course not. We can't use anything polluted by the Jinho. I mean, that would be unethical. It's the corruption, not the ethical point. Yeah, Fujin Nuwa over there. He's indeed just gigantic, holy shit. You remember the ocean sphere, right? The deep space telescope has been running for centuries and has collected massive amounts of information. It actually found a planet with intelligent creatures. Exactly. We've temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet placed on its appearance. The report showed that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet.
Show me the report. I want to see it. You can't just make up such a huge discovery, young man.
I have read the report, so we need not doubt its veracity. They're still living beings. Wouldn't that be too cruel? That pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to whip themselves out anyways. Better for us to cultivate them for our purposes. Are we opening a whole new hunting ground? A G-Con's itching to get our muscles moving. You're all thinking too far ahead. The Pale Blue Planet is 500 light years away from us. What? So this meeting was a complete waste of time? Ben Clan didn't spend no money to listen to your fantasies. 500 light years, we don't even know if we'll make it to the next decade. Even if we didn't manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather a vessel and the energy to get there? We already have a vessel, and what's more, we're sitting in it right now. In the final phase of the Eternal Cauldron project, Kunlun Island will be launched into heavens. This entire island, with everyone on it, will warp to the Pale Blue Planet.
You're insane.
No, it's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in primary routes to make the trip. It will only take a few years to build the necessary resonating energy columns and engines. As long as we have the primary routes, when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem, but...
But what? Speak up, Fetty.
Easy. Quite influence to say is, once we make this trip, we will not be able to return for at least another 500 years. And 994, we are skipping 84 of them. 83 of them.
Say,
Yeah, calm down. Why won't you hear me out? It was you. You're the perpetrator. Where are the others? The other souls have their own matters to attend to and have asked me to speak on their behalf. I see. From the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Quafu and Lady Ethereal knew. They reached the same conclusion as I had. We must accept our current predicament. Conclusion, my ass. It's you and this accursed Gender Council. You murdered everyone, murdered my parents. Because of you, now Hing will die too. They're corrupted. Murdered them. How exactly? I thought they died of the... Okay, well, she made the virus, so... She is technically responsible. But that is more of an accident. Fuzang is breaking free from its seal. We are about to lose all control of the Primordial Roots network. After arriving near the Pale Blue Planet, the Primordial Roots were coaxed to build a massive web around New Kunlun to partially cover the nearby star, allowing the roots to absorb its light and absorb never-ending power for the Eternal Cauldron project. Have a rest. That looked like a special node. Yep, early. I thought you would sleep much longer. I realized that this really isn't the time for a nap. Shame. Why return to this pitiful place when you can welcome a whole new world in your dreams? A whole new world? I don't care what it is you're trying to do, but you better stop right now.
what's all?
Why? Good question. Why? If this is the roots around the sun, you're about to witness the liberation of Fuzan. This is our destiny. We will soon devour the fruit that fate has provided for us. We have waited too long for this moment. You've gone insane. Insane? They found the truth and unlocked immortality. How can you not fathom the significance of this achievement? You're right, I can't. I don't understand why you would make the same mistake over and over again. Transforming Solarians into those mutants can't be the answer. Prophets always have to beat their lonely path. Never mind, you think meantime. You and everyone else. Once we're a hive mind, you will not
有志也為怒，
talk back. Since the dawn of our race, Solarians were but stupid beasts before the winds of fate, endlessly pursuing our own tails. If that is the sum, this ship is gigantic. Holy shit.
發展斜不
You
如
should
自
celebrate because we're about to break out of this cycle and enter the realm of the immortal. And you think that this will free us? This is what will free us? I'm not going to let you have your way.
隻可
How
親悔。
extremely cruel of you. I hope that by trapping you in your dreams I could avoid this confrontation.
法官，前世共險途，
No mentor can bear to end any of their students' lives. Don't make me do it twice. I'm gonna have to say, I always found these, the roots in the back kinda sick. Oh, she also has talismans. Okay, that kind of makes sense that she'd also have talismans. Holy shit. Considering that she's the mentor. But the talismans seem to be easily counted by a jump counter. Root decryption progress 20%. Alright, do the third time. Okay, that is kinda sick. Gonna be honest, storing your... Okay, that one's kinda hard to block. I think I'll probably just have to dodge that. No, I'm gonna be honest, storing your sword in your hair, kinda sick. Reminds me of Wukong storing his stick in his ear. Okay, do I actually need to still pick up my souls? I don't think I do. Okay, she deals a lot of damage. And she has a lot more range than me. Thankfully, root decryption progress does not increase. That would actually be kind of a neat little thing if you only had so many tries before the root decryption is done. Also, she definitely has a laser sword, but I have some, like, a Psy blade. Right. But yeah, she has definitely a sword powered by whatever she's holding in her hand. Like, yeah, the power sword. While what I have is a Psy blade caused by whatever technology Yi has in his chest. Or, not technology, I think that's rather from the Fusion roots themselves. Okay, I can't do that. 3 attacks. Alright, I think the best time to counterattack is after the talisman explosion. And counterattack with my own talisman explosion. What else I want to check? Set up my jades differently. I do not need these anymore. Increase my damage. Successor ember encounter. It's probably not gonna happen. reduces knockback from enemy attacks, I guess. So I have the increased attack speed. I just need to make sure that I hit her. And very possible that I will just remove that again. Because I'm not too sure. I also just realized I don't think she'll summon ads. It doesn't feel like a fight where she summons ads. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll remove the increased attack speed again. Because that's a little bit too much internal damage. Jade, I can also remove the mob quell. Temporarily immobilize. Time immobilized varies on depending on enemy, and I'm pretty sure that she will not be immobilized for very long. She does not seem... I just realized that the jades are different sizes depending on how many they cost. That's kinda neat. Take the revive. I'm gonna be honest, I like that you can see some of these moves in her moveset. Also, I just realized this is a circular area. Circular arena. Alright, phase 1. I am nearly dead. Okay. That is a unbound encounter, I'm pretty sure. And it also... that's gonna be another rest. Makes me feel like I do in fact want the Heaven's Hand here. Divine Hand Jade. Rest to restore the healing charge. Okay, I do not like that she does not parry at all. Because it kind of feels like that is a big part of the moveset. Which, to be fair, it's not really a deflection-based system like Sekiro was, even though I think it was inspired. I think they said it says on the store page. And it honestly kind of feels like it, even though you don't have death blows. But the talismans do fulfill a similar role. Oh, I completely forgot about the arrow. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. Looked the wrong direction. Yeah, that man. I wonder how I best counter that attack. I think an unbounded counter is possible there. What's that one coming? Am I coming out of this thing in the middle? Kind of feels like it. Don't really see other doors around. Yes, you can unbundle counter that. So this attack is really nice to heal after because she stands still. That's it. Holy shit, I survived. I did not survive. I think first phase is okay. First phase should be easy. Second phase I'll have to check. And I seriously hope that the first attack that she did last time, the Sword Slash, is... It needs to be, because that is way too large of an area to dodge through or jump over. So it needs to be counterable by the unbounded counter. Start. The jump from the top, I think, is too fast to be mounted counted. So dodging there is probably the easiest option. Also kind of surprised that she doesn't have a bow. Failed to dodge that. Not a good attempt. Other question. The 8 men are still in the galactic dock, if I'm not mistaken. So technically if we get back to Penglai we can just like offload them and have them live there. Assuming that all of these Solarians are dead. Okay, good start. Not the great start. God damn it, I thought she did the edge. I thought she would do the annihilation sphere. The annihilation sphere. I wonder if she has 3 phases. She would be the only other boss with 3 phases. It's still a bit weird to me that only Lady Ethereal. For some reason I always want to call her Rosetta, and I don't know why. I thought that she's the only one with 3 phases. I find it weird that she's the only one with 3 phases, I should say. Need to heal. Okay, the sword slash is actually kinda nice because it is 3 parries, 3 relatively easy parries I need to mention, and that means I can use it to recover internal damage if I don't fail to block. I think I'd pre-heal. Okay, the unbounded counter timing, I still need to get the timing right. She also has new follow-ups for her counters. Interesting. Annihilation Sphere still exists. Let's see if I can do it today. But yeah. All things considered, what she did kind of fucked up. Like, the first part was a mistake. Trying to find immortality and accidentally causing super cancer for your entire population. Hard to swallow, but honestly, you could live with that. Or you could try to fix it. Well, I guess she tried to fix it. Ah, fuck. But she kinda went a bit bonkers afterwards. I honestly think the simple fact that she was basically, if I understand correctly, alone, jumping in and out of a literal dream of a life, might have driven her a bit insane. Because I'm pretty sure it would do that to me. Annihilation Sphere? No. Ah, shit. If I see that correctly, the Annihilation Sphere never comes out of the blue. It seems to be only after Talisman. Right now. Not in second phase, but in first. The one thing, of course, with the super cancer, what's a bit weird, is that she actually allowed the test subjects to leave before they had full lab reports. Holy shit, that worked. The first one always kind of catches me off guard. Of the triple stab combo. Looked in the wrong direction. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the timing is a bit difficult for me. But yeah, I don't think I can dodge through the...
I resent her range. But yeah, basically the underhand, that attack from below, I kind of feel like whenever she uses it, I kind of feel like it has more range than I anticipate. That was bad of me. Time for a heal. Nope. Failed to heal, failed to block. Unfortunately, I don't think I can break her sword. Annihilation Sphere? No. Yes. No. That was the first time that she did 3 in order. God damn it. I have to say, I think I may have overestimated how long it takes for the unbounded counter to appear. Have a heal. She is a breathing. That was good. That wasn't. Okay, so the unbounded counter, multiple unbounded counter works on the sword slash. That's good to know. Have a little sip. But after the third sword slash, so the first one is only unbounded counterable. Then 2 normal ones, and then a third one which is unbounded counterable, but after a little delay, so I'll have to recharge the unbounded counter there instead of using another continuous one. And I think that is probably her most dangerous attack in that phase. And I think I should probably use the heavy attack more. I have just general not really used that one much. Okay, good to know that the fire does not cause my internal damage to transform into actual damage. I think the annihilation sphere is exactly long enough that I can counter it. And there is enough time between most of her combos to use a heavy attack. Okay. I think the big arrow. Too early. Yep, the fourth hit is... The fourth hit is another one. Also, I want to check something, which I haven't done yet. I know that she can be staggered, because I managed to do it. This is generally whenever she has a talisman and then uses her own talisman attack, and it explodes while she's charging up. I want to check, can I? Yes. God damn it. I basically just wanted to check if I can stagger her with an arrow. Okay, so I now know I can stagger her with an arrow. I don't know if I can stagger it out of the triple attack. And I have 8 arrows available to me. Namely, these 4, and I think I get 4 back whenever I pick up my souls. Or my remains. My Tianhuo fruit. Tiandao fruit. I think I might actually take the jade that speeds up my heavy attack whenever I perfect counter. Because I think that's my best way of dealing damage here. With the exception of the talisman now and then. Am I still alive? I am not, that's the answer. Let me actually try that. And, not the rest of the jades. Turn off. I have already turned that off. I think this does not matter. Complete any ongoing charging. Any other small jade I can equip? This move can be faster dodging. Very much faster dodging. Okay. I don't really think that the down R, the down dash, is gonna be all that relevant. That is some good damage there. There was a talisman again, god damn it. I thought I dodged that, countered that. Okay, have a heal. And now I can stun her out of that. Okay, I think the heavy attack is mostly gonna be for phase 1. Because these are way too many unblockables. Actually, I could maybe counter the upwards hit by doing that. Maybe. I'm not used to that one though, so I doubt I'll use that. Instead of just, you know, air dodging, air countering, air parrying. Yeah, it actually kind of makes sense that she's not as defensive as Yi, considering her larger reach. Her larger stature, yeah. So she can afford to be more offensive. She's also, I believe, one of the largest Solarians I've seen. Like, height-wise, I think Fuxi is the only one I've seen that's higher, that's taller. So, she probably has among the biggest reaches of any Solarian. And, you know, she can teleport. Who needs to parry when you can just dodge anything, everything by teleporting? Oh. Wrong direction. Alright, once more. I'm really glad I can charge that in air. Yeah, she has a few combos which allow an easy heavy attack in between. If I can actually charge it in time, and the parry definitely helps there. I don't even think a heal was necessary here. Okay, I blocked the last attack. Gonna have to heal here. Okay, she has a few possible attacks out of the up slash. And I think I'm best served by just dodging all of them. I think just dodging is the best option there. I also don't know whether the heavy attack or a talisman explosion after an attack is the right choice. I'm actually gonna check, I'm actually gonna test it. Okay, so the talisman explosion just takes a while. But I think it is the higher damage option. Unless I can do both. I think doing both is probably the best option. mean you didn't take damage from that. And then just hitting her out of that is probably the smartest way to do that. That attack I definitely want to dodge, because I do not want to stand under fire. The lower dodge cooldown. I don't think the dodge has high enough cooldown that it requires lowering. Since most of the time you want to parry anyway to get your talisman. That was not a good showing. Honestly, I kind of forgot what the attack button is. For a moment there. Okay, it's fine. God damn it. How does that actually... How does that hair actually stay that way after she removes the hairpin? Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal. Now. gonna try to unbound it thus. Forgot to charge for the third one. Okay, that one's a bit questionable. That hitbox was a bit questionable. No. Should not have let her hit me there. Yeah, if I'm behind her, she should not hit me with that. Like, if it's a swing like that, yeah, I can get up. But the talisman, the hitbox is not hitting me when I'm that far behind her. Anyway. Try again. But this time with the gusto. Yeah, if that up there is the sun, this shit is gigantic. Holy shit. Okay, to be fair, they kind of have to store all the people somewhere. And I don't think they all fit in the Empyrean district. That's enough. Fuck. So if I'm below half health, the talisman would basically kill me. Gonna be honest, this is a good start. I've taken a little bit of damage and I don't even know from what. But not enough that I need to heal yet. Okay, heal now. Prepare for Sword Slash. Nope, fail. I do want to learn how to counter that because I'm not sure I have enough arrows. I think I need to let go the second she... I think I need to watch her instead of the projectile. That was a misguided attack attempt. Why can I do an annihilation shield like that? Also, Quafu, where's my new Garrow? Heal and heal. Okay, if I fail the parry, then I also will fail the unbounded counter afterwards. Okay, but learning more and more. I think actually I should be able... Yeah, both of the attacks after the upward slash that I've seen yet are perilous attacks. So the unbounded counter should be able to block them. The problem is if the fire is caused, then generally the unbounded counter doesn't do anything against the fire, depending on the attack that's used. I think as long as I have more than half health when entering second stage, I'm fine. Half health without having used a heal. I should clarify. Bit too late there. Bit too slow on the trigger. Missing the third hit is always the most annoying, because then you also lose your heavy attack. I thought it's FaceTime. Okay. That's a heal. Okay, I definitely have enough time to charge the counter. I just need to time it. Have another sip. I think I will definitely just rename this stream after I'm done. Because I'm pretty sure this one will just be called Eigong. And if I actually beat 9 souls in exactly 9 parts, I will be happy. Honestly, the best would have been beating a soul per part, but I failed that in part 4. Annihilation's here? Yes. I like this attack because it's easy to counter. And the unbounded counter does a lot of internal damage. Okay, that one was bullshit. Alright, let's see if I can counter it this time. Okay, I managed to counter the last hit. Okay, that one was good. Perfect. I did not know she could do that attack without being countered. I thought she only did it as a... Well, I don't think I've ever failed to counter in the second phase until now. Right. Let us try again. Unfortunately, I don't have infinite time today because tomorrow I have to go to a breakfast lunch, to a brunch. Which, honestly, not my favorite type of meal. I'm more like a eat in half an hour type of guy. While the triple hit backslash here is not the hardest to counter, I really do not like it. I'm also very low health. That's 2 heals. Just nab that. Fail all of the slash counters. All of them. Also, I don't actually need the unbroken counted for that, for the number 2 and 3, and for the third one I can charge again. So I don't actually need that. This one. And that is relevant because I kind of want this one. Because that will make the talisman explosion deal more damage, and she has a lot of attacks that I think I'm comfortable with countering, with parrying. Precise. And not enough for the unbounded counter to actually be worth taking the unbounded counter one, transferring damage from me to her. And every little bit of internal damage counts. Okay, that was a lot better. Perfect. Perfect counters. Okay, phase 3. No! Holy shit! Yeah, she's bleeding a lot. She definitely has internal damage. A lot of that. As your mentor, to admit you've improved a lot. There was no hesitation between your movements. Determination was in full show. You were supposed to be my greatest achievement. I am. That's why I've been fighting to stop you. I hope you're right. The real enemy never disappeared. I leave it to you, the fate of all Solarians. Okay. I hope I don't have to fight Fuzon. Which seal is actually Yee's? Opening star map, course plan complete, calibrating navigation system, destination Penglai, rhizomatic energy reserves sufficient. Open a wormhole and perform space jump. And no decision to be made. I like to think that the decision has been made with the various text options you had during the game, but I'm not sure. I remember that's the grave of his parents. And probably of his sister. Wait, they just have floating rocks. Reminds me kind of like Zendikar. Yeah, it reminds me of Zendikar. I am impressed that this technology still works. They've been gone for, what, 500 years, and it still works. Right, there's a large lake. Oh wait, there was an area in the ship? Okay, then it makes sense that it still works. That's a lot of brains. Look, Shen, he's back. I told you so, he came back real quick. Shen is the ogre. So it's been a while. Been waiting ages for you. Let's play some Kyankin. So is Yi just immortal? Yi have organized the recent energy reports together with Shen. Penglai's soulscape system is functioning smoothly. There shouldn't be any short-term computing shortages. In addition, with regard to repairs being performed on the vital sanctums, we've detected 0 anomalies in the core functions. Other than that... Other than what? Finish 9 souls on standard mode. Is there a hard mode? I have not yet seen one. I don't think I had the choice to pick it. Alright. Nice to see them having both languages instead of just the one you played on. I always find it funny when there's just a name like Hans in there. Endless World and Free. I assume that's the song in the background. I couldn't say. But general thoughts. I liked it. It was because again I'm pretty sure it said somewhere that it was inspired by Sekiro, and it feels similarly on the surface. Also, but it feels similar on the surface because of the focus on parrying. However, it feels more like a Metroidvania, which I think it is. It's too... getting a bit loud. Just turn it down. I hope you don't want to hear the song. Anyway. It feels like Sekiro at the start on the surface level because of the combat system, the focus on parrying. However, the lack of posture on your end, the fact that it is exceptionally just on damage based, that fades relatively quickly. And fades relatively quickly, and it feels more like a Metroidvania. Comparatively, it feels a bit easy. Though to be fair, this was standard mode, which is fine. And I think hard mode will probably take me, if I ever play it, would take me a lot longer. But yeah, standard mode is, difficulty-wise, perfectly fine. Difficulty scaling-wise, I'm gonna be honest, Lady Ethereal was a bit weird, simply because of how the combat of how her combat worked. She was a lot harder than basically everything afterwards, with the exception of Eigong, and still a bit weird to me that she's the only boss with 3 phases. The simply phases all were relatively short, if after you found out how they work. But definitely the most difficult of the bosses up to the final one. Gomang was annoying. I completely forgot again. Was it Fu? The Mosquito Man? Jie-Kang, I like Jie-Kang. I completely missed that you could apparently poison him. Lady Ethereal, again, hardest fight for me. Fuji and Numa, I think I did it the wrong order. I went to G first, which, yeah, considering that you get the serum with those two and then I'm supposed to get to G. I like the fight against G. Honestly, character-wise, I think I like G a lot. And then Eigong the last. All of these statues they had of themselves are a bit weird. I just realized she has a little Fusen root there. But yeah. Wonderful little... I accidentally muted myself. I don't know how much missed. Basically, I was saying that this is a story about hubris on Eigong's part, and then acceptance of basically death. I'm pretty sure I wasn't muted that long because I just hit it trying to kill a little moth. I would definitely recommend, though. To be fair, story-wise, you've seen most of it. I think the only things I missed were items. Not story beats, story parts. And then, yeah, I feel like most of these enemies, with the exception of G, most of the souls were different ways of coping with the death of basically everyone they knew. And for most of them, it absolutely didn't fucking work out. Like, there was the first one. Okay, Kuafu not really, but we also didn't really fight him. Gomang, with her, because she basically took in 2 of these ape men and then made them Jiangxi, which is basically they died and she couldn't cope with that. So she went to basically necromancy, which, if I understood correctly, is illegal, even in their society. Which, to be fair, their society kind of pretty fucked up with the shit they had. Then Fu, I believe his name is Fu. I completely forgot. Mosquito Man, tried to cope already from the death of his father by simply preserving antiques, preserving what they made, preserving their memory, which also does not work if you do it obsessively. Jikang, as far as I saw, tried to prolong his life and try to hold back death as far as possible, using the transmutation. And then the next is Lady Ethereal, who basically ran away. To be fair, she is one of the few who actively caused deaths before the entire thing started, and she just straight up killed herself. And then they plugged her into the brain, into the cortex center, which again, pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. Fushi was dead, and Nuwa, again, like Jikang, tried as hard as she could to not accept that. Ji is a difference. He accepted his death. On the other hand, he was immortal. So there's story mode and stand-up. Oh, stand-up mode is the default. There's no hard mode. There's a story mode. Okay. In that case, I consider it done. And then Eigong, of course, the same. Did not want to deal with death. So kind of feels like the entire story is a tale of acceptance. Again, no propaganda. But with that, I'm done for this. And now I need to think about what I play instead. And I hope you'll have a nice Sunday tomorrow. I hope you have a good evening, and I hope you have a good night. Goodbye.